Hey everybody, welcome to Talk Daily. My name is Eddie, and if you're looking at this picture and you are confused a little bit, do not be confused. Do not adjust your screen. This is the future of how Apple sees it as mobility is concerned. Obviously, this is a artistic liberty went into making this image. You can see the vehicle, the Apple car, and is zooming along with its passenger cocooned inside of this vehicle in the comfort and luxury of knowing that the AI will take him there safely. And if you're looking at this picture, any spot, it's almost like Where's Waldo? You can see a lot of the Apple product. There's the iPod Shuffle. If you know what that is, that's um, if you're old like me, you know exactly what that is. I can see a bunch of apples, everything. I like this picture because see like the old Apple iPhone. I mean, again, look at the little iPod Shuffle, the mini one right there without the screen. I remember that. Um, anyways, I think it's just again, it's artistic liberty. Okay, but anyways, this is how the vehicle. There's an idea again. That's supposedly what the vehicle looks like, and you're gonna be sitting in it. And again, this before I go any further, I will give credit, of course, to Motor Trend once again. This is by The Inevitable, presented by Volvo, and it's written by Mr. Greg Fink, writer, and Duncan Bradley. Again, I'm gonna go back to the picture. So I'll have a link to this article in the description below. Please go ahead and read it. It's a great article. But anyways, that's what the vehicle's supposed to be like. It shows, probably heads to your destination. You just go sit in the car, and it will just take you where you want to go from A to B. It shows you the configuration of this vehicle, how many people it could suit. There's like smaller version for one. There's one for two, for four, for five. Like a van, I guess, is a cargo truck. Again, this is just a vision. It's the future, but I want to talk about it because that's what we're trying to head to. And this car's they're supposed to be safe. Look how it's supposed to park it. The all-wheel pivot, and it just goes into the parking spot. You don't have to do a three-point turn. Again, are we a long way from this? Look how peaceful it is inside. I mean, think about it. I would love to have this. If you have a commute that's daily to day grind, what pleasure is there in sitting in a car and stuck in traffic? So if this will take you there safely, by all means. So that's where we are right now. This is what the car is, and again, it's a lot of artistic drawing. But anyway, let's get to the meat and potato. So they're talking about so they're talking about a history. I'll leave this for you guys to read. But here's the heavy hitters. Okay. So they're getting a lot of big names behind this project. Apple recent hire provide evidence the companies continue to toy with the idea of fully developing its own car. The man said to be heading the program, Kevin Lynch, the executive responsible for turning Apple Watch into one of giant sale product. Okay, um, Kevin Lynch is more than a software developer than an automotive engineer, but don't worry about that because he's having a lot of support with him. Apple also recruited automotive industry talent such as Ulrich Kranz, the former CEO of Canoo and former head of BMW I division. Um, Mikhail Schwekutsch, who previously served as Tesla Vice President of Engineering, and Anton Uselmann, an engineer whose resume includes stint of Mercedes-AMG and Porsche. They're hiring a lot of smart people. Okay, there's a lot of smart people on this project. If you look at this picture, and we can make comments whether we like it or we don't like it, but again, every idea start somewhere. Okay, and they're doing the right thing. Apple, they're getting all these people behind it, and they're putting a lot of intelligent thought into this, and they're planning it. So, and I'm one of the faithful believers of software. You'd be surprised. I think hardware is, yeah, you definitely need hardware, but look, I mean, if you look at hardware, a simple example would be, I mean, again, it's a huge leap here, but if you look at why the Sony Walkman, if you know what that is, it was just like everybody uses, right? And then Apple comes in with the little shuffle iPod, whatever, and iPod was just basically software. That's an example of how software makes everything easier. So I believe Apple do have the software. I mean, as far as making the vehicle, I don't think it will be much of a challenge. I think the software will be the challenge and everything that comes with it. So anyway, we talk about this is like level 4 automation, autonomy vehicle. This is going to be a car that drives itself. So I don't think we're far away ahead in the future where we think this is going to be Not my generation, generation after mine. No, I don't think this is 100 years down the line. I think this is soon. This is definitely soon. It's coming, okay? In the next, I don't want to make a number because it's irrelevant, but it's coming soon. And it's good that Apple is not giving up on it, because from all these people, good things will come, even if they, I don't want to be negative, but let's just say they were not able to make it the way they want to make it. The discoveries from their talent and their research will help mankind, will help evolution, move forward, will help mankind move forward. And whatever comes out of it, I'm pretty sure they will be able to utilize it for other products. So I'm always go for it, man. You got an idea in your head, you give it a try, especially with a bunch of smart people. Would you? Let's just see where it goes. And Apple have 2.9 trillion. I mean, Apple have the fund to go ahead and do some R&D. Why not? And then they're saying, as of this writing, Apple nearly 2.9 trillion market. The company certainly has the means to develop and produce its own car. I just said that. Nevertheless, developing and building automobile is not the same as developing and building personal electronic devices such as computer, tablet, and smartphones. And then they talk about Dyson when they attempt to make an electric vehicle, and that did not work out. Dyson invested $700 million into a stillborn EV project, which ultimately abandoned. Cars are full of these stories. Even success, if you look at, there's a lot of stories of people attempting, and I don't say the word fail, but there's not a nice way of saying it. They failed at it. But we can't always look at the failures, okay? If you try to swim across the river and all you focus on is not making it, you most likely might not make it. You gotta remain positive, man. You gotta remain positive, okay? So again, I hope Dyson recovered from that adventure, and hopefully they're doing okay. And here's a talk about a Dyson saying that if they made the car, will cost them $210,000 each, and they're saying not a lot of people will buy it. I understand. The Apple Car share program, and it's, anyway, I'm not gonna read it phrase by phrase, but the point is, you're supposed to be able to share this vehicle. Okay, so again, you're on your phone, your smartwatch, and you just call for the vehicle, it arrives, and it takes you to your destination. Should be no fuss, no drama. You don't have to worry about parking it, maintaining it, theft, whatever, getting a speeding ticket. That's be none of your concern. Apple would likely start to convince automaker to let CarPlay control such feature, but consumer demand more fluid experience between their personal vehicles and mobile devices could only force car maker to play ball. Absolutely. Again, I'm talking about software. Once people are comfortable with a platform they're using, a software platform, they want to continue that. We are creatures of habit, especially when something becomes so intimate like our phone, the way we interact with it. And we're going to need that to be integrated into the car seamlessly without a lot of effort. So, and I think that's going to give Apple the leverage to implement certain functions into other manufacturers' car, because they have the CarPlay. Anyway, I'm hitting a lot of points. There's a lot. This subject could go on forever. Okay, this is not a A to B subject. Okay, this is a realm. We're going to a new realm here that. I'll be surprised if Google is not even trying to do something like this. Okay, I'm pretty sure all of them, Meta for sure, they're all trying to do this. So this is the picture I showed you previously about the size of the vehicle. Again, to me, it kind of looks like an insect, but again, this is just a concept from an artist. And it's saying, here's the question. Is Apple car really coming soon? And it's saying, this is according to Motor Trend, saying Apple Automotive, remaining a moving target. It's still a moving target, and much about what the company intends to produce in this space has changed since we first imagined a tech giant four-wheeled machine more than half a decade ago. That said, the rumors still indicate the company continues to tinker away at developing a vehicle. There's even a chatter Apple target launch as early as 2025. In other words, only a matter of time until Apple vindicate or disproves everything we think we know about its car program, from the vehicle or vehicle's potential design to the whole operation potential business model. Go for it. All I could say is go for it. I am all in for it. Okay? Go for it. Especially if you live in I don't think this car will be maybe when they launch it, it's probably going to be in the, like, a downtown area, a very like controlled area. I don't know. I'm just coming up with this idea where it'll be very useful if you live in an area where parking is very difficult. You know, again, they're just Eddie's little idea. But all in all, let me know what you guys think. Go ahead and read this article. Let me know what you think. I mean, I'm not trying to give you homework here, but it truly is. This is not sci-fi, okay? This is something that's being conceived, a thought, a lot of intelligent people sitting down, a lot of money being invested in it. So let me know, what do you think is going to happen, or is it going to be like the Dyson? Is just gonna Apple's going to give up on it? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, thank you for watching. Stay safe out there and take care. I'll see you next time. And if you like this content, why not subscribe? It helps a lot. Thank you. See you next time. Bye bye.